Alright, back again, Luke here, and today what I thought I'd do is show you guys my latest pickup, and that is this PS Vita. I decided to give in and pick one of these things up. Really wanted to see what all the hype was about and try these games out here and see what it's like. But as you can see here, I picked up a case for it and a case for the cards. I picked up a memory stick for it, nothing too big, but down here you can see I picked up Unit 13, just kind of like a FPS, and then good old Ridge Racer, and Uncharted, Action Adventure, Dark Quest, which seems to look like a little bit like Diablo, but haven't had a chance to play it yet, and Rayman. For this system itself, I'm not going to really bash on it too much, but there are some things that I really don't like about it. Let's see if I can focus this thing in or move this down a bit. One of those things happens to be the joysticks. These joysticks here, these are just really flimsy. I mean, they feel like they're going to break, and it really doesn't feel too comfortable. You can't press in on them or anything like that, but the other thing is that they're really close to the buttons here, and so when you go to press, sometimes you wind up knocking the joystick around, you know, just trying to press on buttons. Don't think that that was the best design, but it is big. It has a large screen to it. Some of the other parts to it here, it has a camera that's built in. I know that there's probably a lot of reviews on this up there already, but I figured I'd show you anyway. It has a card here slot. Well, where is it? Over here for the games, and it's got one here for a connector. I think that's to maybe connect to a PC or something, or maybe to the TV. It's got your volume knobs here on the right, and then a power switch on the left here. This tab here is where the games go, and these games are really small. And this is kind of flimsy. I don't know. It just feels like it's going to break. But, well, it's holding on for now. We'll see how long that lasts. But, as an example here, here's one of the games, and this is Rayman. As you can see, it is a very small kind of SD card for the system here. And figured we could pop this in and look at some of that. So, let's give this a shot here. And we'll flip up the tab on the front. This thing's probably going to be out of focus, but pop that card in here. Whee! And if it'll seat in there, kind of click it down like that and cover the top. And we'll hit the old power switch here on the top. And we'll give it a shot here from the floor. The other thing I really don't like is the whole touch panel thing. It really gets the screen dirty, so you have to constantly keep wiping it off. But as you can see here, if you scroll up or down, you can have different pages here. Once the page gets filled up, it'll start a new page down at the bottom. And a few different option settings, things like that. But let's give this a shot here. Turn up the volume, I suppose, just a little bit. And I'll hit the old start button. And this thing should start up. Graphics-wise, it's not super, you know, it's for me personally, I don't think it's, you know, PS3 graphics. Some games, it really depends on the game. Some games look really good. Other games, they look a little bit choppy. Some of the reflections for the sun in Ridge Racer look like octagons. They don't look really smooth, but this game looks pretty good, and it plays pretty decent, so I figured I'd pick one of these things up, you know, especially for trips. This would be a good thing to play on trips, but I have no intention on going online with it. Just wanted to play it, you know, when I'm on a train or on a plane or something. But, yeah, let's jump in here. And I'll show you a little bit of this game here. Just wound up going backwards. Huh! Pressing the wrong button. Yeah, I keep pressing it. Yeah, this is horrible. Start up. And here, you can see in the background, while it's loading, you can jump around and, you know, keep yourself entertained for a few seconds. And here are the graphics for it. Like I said, it's not too bad with this one. This one looks actually pretty nice, but some of the other ones, they do look good, but I really, in some cases, I can't see the difference between that and some of the other Flash games that are out there. I've downloaded a couple of games before on my iPhone 4, and they look just about the same, so yeah. Just kind of quickly roll through the stage here. As you can see though, I mean, it is nice. As far as the price goes for this thing, I mean, when you go to pick it up, you're probably looking at about 300 bucks or so, which is a bit too expensive, I think, right now. I think if you're looking to pick one of these up, you might want to wait until it drops down in price. Or if they put together some bundle packs or something like that, because the games still are a bit expensive as well. And if you could find, you know, if they eventually do make a bundle pack for it, or they do drop the price, it might be worth picking up. But currently, it's still a bit too pricey, I feel. And I'm not against the newer games by any means here, but when it does come down to quality versus, you know, price, this one here is still a bit too much. There's a couple of different versions you can get. You can get the one that's just Wi-Fi, and then you can get the 3GS one. But I mean, no matter which one you get, you're still going to play the games. The only difference is between the two is, you know, one you can use just like your iPhone if you're away from the Wi-Fi connection. You can use the 3GS, and the other one you have to be in a Wi-Fi area. But about a $50 difference here, at least in Japan. I was thinking about picking up a couple more different games for this thing, you know, just so I could have a good idea and be able to compare a lot of different games that are out, but there still aren't that many games for this thing available. They're starting to get out there a little bit, but yeah, it probably won't be too much longer before they get some more games. One of the other ones that I was thinking about picking up was Ninja Gaiden Sigma, and I tried to get that, but actually today it was sold out, so I couldn't check that out. I couldn't pick it up, so I think I got a good few games here to at least experiment with and kind of make my own opinion of it once I've gotten a good idea of what some of the different games are for it and things like that. But yeah, like I said, for the most part, it's not too bad. Graphics are pretty good. It's fun, and it should definitely keep you entertained, especially if you're on a trip or going on a trip somewhere. I think it's all up to the individual, though, as to if you're looking to spend the $300 for the system itself, and then on top of that going for another, I don't know, 30 to 50 bucks a game. They might be a little bit cheaper in different countries, I'm not sure exactly, but in Japan here, they're still a bit pricey. There was a couple other games that were out there, for example, some puzzle games, and what else was out? Like Michael Jackson's This Is It, This Is Real, This Is Michael Jackson one. That one was out for this one. That one was still about 40 bucks, so. But I'm enjoying it for the most part. I am usually not someone who plays a lot of handhelds at home, so as far as, you know, when I'm at home here, I'm probably going to be playing a lot of the older stuff, but, you know, if I decide to go out and about, this thing will come in handy. It's just a bit large, so gotta have a bit of space. It's not something you can really easily put in your pocket, but yeah, I just figured I'd show you guys a little bit of the new pickup here, a little PS Vita, and yeah, I mean, overall, not too bad of a system. This is, like I said, the buttons here on the front, or these joysticks, they just feel really, really flimsy. And this part here being so close to the buttons, it just doesn't feel right. I mean, it feels really strange, especially when you're sitting you have your finger here and you go to move around on the pad. You always keep bumping into this, and it just kind of, it feels like it's, you know, it's not really sharp or anything, but it just kind of digs into your finger. But yeah, just my own personal opinion on the thing, but figured I'd let you guys see this here, and yeah, that's about all for me for right now. Like always, I'll put up another video here soon, so thanks for watching.
VITA! VITA, VITA, VITA. Raymond.